Hey, what's up guys? Duct here, and today we're going to be going over the best Renown perks at each prestige. So I'm going to be doing all the way from Prestige 1 to around Prestige 8, and then a category after Prestige 8. That's going to be like, kind of, it's your choice in which order you go, but I'll give you a suggestion of where to go after that point. I'm not going to go like into each detail, like which one you have to buy at which point after Prestige 8, because it's kind of your choice. I'm going to say what I think is the best option, but yeah. Anyways, so to get started, we're going to go over here to the little Prestige Villager thingy-mabobber thing. Go to the Renown shop. Here, you do not unlock this until Prestige 1, by the way, guys. So if you're not Prestige 1, that's why you cannot open this yet and go to here. But the thing is, after Prestige 1, you're going to get 10 Renown for getting to Prestige 1, which you can then spend. Now, this is why I'm doing this video, is because people often make the mistake of spending their Renown in not the most efficient manner, which makes it harder for them to level up quickly. At Prestige 1, you're only going to have 10 Renown, because you can't get any Renown before you get Prestige 1, because they make it so when you even do well in the events, like you place top 3, before you Prestige 1, you don't get any Renown even for that, which I think is not the best plan. I mean, I don't know why. You should probably be able to get Renown Prestige 1, but whatever. In the long term of things, it's not that big of a deal, I guess you could say. But yeah. So the fact is, you're going to go on to Prestige 1 with 10 Renown. Your options at Prestige 1 are basically going to be whether you want to get Mysticism 1 or Tenacity 1. 100% you're going to want to go Tenacity 1, because that's going to give you half a heart on each kill. So every time you get a kill, you're going to basically get a free half a heart. For sure, you're going to want that over a, like, 10% chance to get a Mystic item. Which, by the way, is not actually a 10% chance. It's, like, 1,000th of a chance or something. Because I don't get that many Mystic items, and I have a 200% chance. Most of these have been dropped to me. I mean, I've got quite a few of them, but at this point, I play a ton. And, yeah. So you definitely are not going to want to go for Mysticism at this point. You're going to want to wait until later on when it's a smarter investment. Now, for Prestige 2, you're going to probably have a little bit more Renown from like playing in major events. Placing top 20 is going to get you 1 Renown. Placing top 3 is going to get you 2 Renown. So you're probably going to have a little bit more, hopefully at least. So you should have a little more than 10 going in, because once every prestige you're going to get a certain amount of Renown. And like when you go from 1 to 2, you're going to get like 10 Renown. At the later prestiges, you might get 20 for each prestige, or 30, or 40 even, I think is what I get now. Maybe 50? I think 40 though. But still, it's like only at the very end of each prestige, and it takes a long time to get there now, right? For me, at least. So yeah. But anyways, the point is that Prestige 2, you're going to have probably enough Renown to buy Dirty. And that's also when you can first buy it. Dirty is 15 Renown, and basically what it does is you gain Resistance 2 on every kill. It's very good for things like mosh pits, and just in general fighting one person and another person right after. It can definitely sway the tide of battle, for sure. Now, the other things you could buy at this prestige are like Barbarian. You could buy at 1 or 2, I'm not sure, but it's not worth buying at this point. Honestly, guys, don't buy that. You could buy, I believe, Contractor at this point, but that's also not worth it, and Recon, not worth it. So 30 for sure, the best thing to buy at Prestige 2. Now, at Prestige 3, you're going to basically want to save your Renown. If you really want to, you could go like Mysticism 1 just so you start getting a little bit of Mystic items. I really wouldn't suggest it though, because Mysticism goes up to tier 10, and you can't afford nearly anything in Mysticism until you're a higher tier, and it's just like you can't enchant like pants or swords, pants, or you can't even enchant pants until like tier 9, so it's definitely not worth getting early on. So yeah, I wouldn't focus Mysticism until after Prestige 8, honestly. But you could buy Mysticism 1 here if you really want to. And then at Prestige 4, you're gonna want to buy Olympus for 20 Renown. Because it's a really good alternative to streaking. If you're not good at streaking, for sure 100% probably the best perk for you to buy. It's going to replace your healing perk, but it's so good. It's just, honestly, Olympus is the perk to buy at Prestige 4 for sure, 100%. Because it's so good. It's, yeah. Also at Prestige 3, you can first buy extra perk. I wouldn't say it's worth buying at Prestige 3. I'd probably try to buy it at 5 or 6. But we'll get to that in a minute. So Prestige 5, you're going to want to buy Fancy Hat. So what this is going to do is basically give you a helmet. It's only a leather helmet, but it's something all the time, and you don't have to worry about it at all. So definitely worth it. It's only 10 renown as well, so it's not going to be that expensive. And you don't have to use safety first. If you were using safety first before got a helmet, now you just got your leather helmet, which is worse than the chain helmet that you had, but it's free basically, like forever. Like I still use it, so it definitely is worth your 10 renown. Now finally, we're at the 6 to 8 category. This is where it gets a little bit interesting, but you do not want to deviate from this at all. Like, you need to listen here, guys. So in this Prestige 6 to 8, you have to buy 4th perk slot, and you have to buy the way, which is all the way. Where's the way now? All right, here. You can first buy the way at Prestige 8, which basically gives you no perk level requirements. What this means is you can use any perk at any level, which also means you can use all 4 perk slots starting at level 0 on your Prestige. Or starting, yeah, so like if you're Prestige 9 level 0, you could have all 4 perk slots. It's like that good. And it just, yeah, it lets you use 4 perks at all times basically. And any 4 perks you want to use, as long as you can afford to buy them. Like, it doesn't just give you the perks for free or something. Which is why you need to have an extra perk slot to have the 4th perk, so that you can actually use 4 and not just 3 all the time with the way. But honestly, I would buy extra perk slot first, and if you don't have 50 renown at Prestige 8, don't buy anything until you get 50 renown to buy the way. If it takes you till Prestige 9, do it. But the only way I can see it taking till Prestige 9 is maybe if you spent renown on something else already. It's like if you just started following this guide and you're later into the process, or Prestige 10 even. But you're going to want to buy the way as soon as you can if you haven't already. And then the 4th perk slot as well. If you have not already purchased those and you're like past this point, those are definitely the best things you can buy there. Because they're just going to allow you to have a whole nother perk slot all the time. Which is very, very overpowered, honestly. Now, finally, we're into the after Prestige 8 category. This is where it gets a little interesting, but I'll give you a guide, okay? So, you can basically, here's the most important things you need after Prestige 8. You need Tenacity 2, which is what is right here. It's 50 renown for tier 2. It was only 10 for tier 1, but it is 50 renown for tier 2. And it's basically going to give you another half heart on kill, so a total of 1 heart on each kill. Then also Mysticism. So this is where we were talking about like waiting until after Prestige 8. This is why. Because Mysticism is so expensive. Like, I think it's probably more than 200 renown. It's over 100 renown for sure. At least like 150, I think, to max out Mysticism. So you for sure want to wait until after Prestige 8 because it is so much renown. But it's also worth it because you can start enchanting all your items and getting really good stuff, and that's really how you progress deep into this game. So definitely not saying you shouldn't buy it at this point, but buying it earlier is just kind of not worth it and not going to really help you that much. Now we just have the like kind of like nice things to have that kind of like help you out stuff that you're going to want to buy after Prestige 8. The first one's going to be Renown Gold Boost. So what this does is every tier is going to give you 2.5% gold increase. I believe it's a little bit expensive as you get to the higher tiers, but probably is worth it over time. But it is going to cost quite a bit of renown because there's 10 tiers. All the stuff with 10 tiers are pretty expensive. And then Renown XP bump is only up to tier 5. Basically, it's not as important, but it will give you plus 5 kill XP. Oh god, we just got lobbied. We got lobbied. But it would give you another 5 Renown. Not Renown, oh my god, that would be OP. Gives you another 5 XP on every kill. So it definitely does add up, but I would definitely not prioritize this. Like, I'd say maybe at like Prestige 13 or something, maybe you want to buy it. And last but not least, Contractor. So what Contractor does is it basically lets you get a ton of gold. I could even upgrade it right now. I believe tier 5 is the max tier. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure tier 5 is the max tier. I just try to save up my Renown right now for something else. Or I would purchase this. Yeah, we're not going to purchase that right now. But I do have up to tier 4. Which basically allows me to do another 4 contracts every day. So if you go over here, what these contracts do is well, we're in an event right now, unfortunately, but basically what contracts do is they allow you to get, how do you say this? Gold, basically. So you pay like a certain amount of gold to buy a contract, which then is going to allow you to get even more gold by completing whatever it says to do, like kill this many players, get this many kills without armor, or get this many kills without new perks, that kind of thing. And it's going to give you even more gold and basically give you like a free 1,000 gold or more on the large contracts, which you can't do until you're level 70, I believe. Could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I believe it's level 70. So yeah, definitely is worth buying Contractor, but I would also put that behind something like Mysticism as well. Now, at this point, you can also start buying other perks if you really want to. Like, if you are a streaker and you're not going Olympus most of the time, you could buy First Strike, because that's one of my favorite perks. But that's totally up to you as well. Also, at Prestige 9, you can buy, where is it? Kung Fu. And Kung Fu is really nice as well. A lot of people run it with Olympus, so if you really want to do that, you can do that as well. And then there's also Marathon. I'm not sure what Prestige this is, so it's between 5 and 8. You can buy this, which is going to give you, which a lot of people use with Olympus. You deal 20% increased damage and receive minus 20% damage. I wouldn't buy this until after you have the Way and Forth perk, though, so definitely after Prestige 8, though. But after that, you may want to buy Marathon, because it is very nice to use with Olympus. If you are an Olympus grinder, at least. And that's about it, guys. I mean, like, I haven't purchased Divine Intervention just because it's really expensive. I'm probably going to be buying Fast Pass here soon because it's pretty nice to get. I wouldn't buy it until, like, Prestige 18 at least, though. Maybe 17. It basically makes you start at level 50 after Prestige instead of level 0. It's good, but it's not, like, insane, I guess you could say. And then a lot of the stuff here is just cosmetic or not really worth it. Like Soup, I wouldn't buy again if I were y'all, at least. Can we not go to the other page? Okay. Like Impatient, I wouldn't buy. Rambo, I wouldn't buy personally. You know, stuff like that. Oh, and Extra Hearts. Jeez, I almost forgot. Extra Heart, definitely worth it. It's going to be expensive though, and I wouldn't buy it until after Prestige 8. But at that point, I would definitely buy Extra Hearts, because it's going to like help you out a lot. I also would not buy Recon. I would buy Barbarian still, and I probably wouldn't buy Overheal. Anyways, guys, I hope this video does help you out on your like hit experience and helps you like actually have a process where you're spending your renown and not just buying whatever you want at some point, because when you do that, it really does slow you down, because a lot of these things really help you prestige faster and level up faster in the pit, and I know that'll help a lot of you all out. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like the video and subscribe here if you are new to the channel. Anyways, see y'all later. Peace, guys.